Great to see you again on In Gear. This week we've got an action-packed show for you. We'll be checking out the latest racing game in the Xbox One platform, Forza 5, with my mate Adam C and Gadget Nation on the road. And then we'll be going for a drive in the very posh but agile cat, the Jaguar XJL 2 liters. But first, we are going to go karting. Now, you often hear a car with good handling is described as having go-kart-like handling. Now, we're going to find out exactly what that means because we're here at City Karting here in Shah Alam, and we're going to actually go for a blast around the track or two in a go-kart. But before that, what do you know about go-kart? Go on, tell me. Well, if you don't, well, this is what we know about go-karts. Go-karts are small open-wheel racing cars powered by either a 2-stroke or 4-stroke engine or an electric motor. We've had them in Malaysia for years, but the best-known tracks are run by City Karting, with tracks in Sepang, Langkawi and here in Shah Alam. Well, that's the backgrounder, but here's the real deal. What do I have behind me? A couple of karts, so let's go and check it out. Generally speaking, there are two types of kart, right? Especially here used at City Karting. You've got the fun kart and you've got the racing kart. But let's start slow and go and look at the fun karts first. These here are the fun karts. What are the main differences between a fun kart and a racing kart are basically in, well, the amount of oomph that you get. First things first, we've got to talk about the steering. You know, you don't get much more direct than that. And I think this is probably why a lot of good handling cars are described as having go-kart-like handling, because it's as direct as possible. And you know, with this kind of setup, you're going to feel every single thing underneath the car. And that's most definitely a good thing. Now, if you're thinking that in go-karts they use motorcycle engines, well, guess what? You're actually wrong. When you hear people making fun of you're actually driving a lawnmower, in fact, you're actually right. They're actually using a Honda 80cc engine, which can normally be found in a lawnmower. This engine is a 2-stroke engine. It's very, very simple. And because it's a 2-stroke engine for fuel, it's a combination of both petrol and 2T oil. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know about a fun kart. One thing that people don't know about go-karts is that there's only one brake. Nothing happens on the front wheel apart from driving. For the rear wheels, this wheel is being driven with a belt, with a chain, and this wheel does the braking. Alright, so I'm all, well, not really suited up, but I'm all ready. I'm all sitting snugly in. I only need to remember two things: gas, brakes. Well, here goes nothing. Alright, I hope you can hear me on top of this racket. This is pure exhilarating fun. I've got stones thrown to my face. Now, you know, people always, again, I'm going to harp on about this fact. People always say that a great handling car handles like a go-kart. This is precisely why. It is straightforward. You know exactly what's going on down there. In fact, you can even see the wheels just right there. The response is as direct as any machine can give you. This is a machine can simply be described as pure and raw. Raw what? Raw fun. The engine response is linear, it is immediate, it is straightforward, and I'm only driving with an 80 HP, 80cc engine here. I only have 8 horsepower underneath my back seat. But for me, for fun's sake, that's all you need. How much fun was that? But that's about it. you call this a fun kart because it is essentially a lot of fun. But you know what else can be much more fun? This baby over here. Now let's check this out. This is a racing kart. Yes, on the surface it may look the same, but a lot of work has gone into producing something like this. Number one, it's got a racing chassis. So the composite material that they use and also the construction and design of the chassis itself is different. It's more lightweight, but at the same time it is more robust. And then the handling is still the same, but essentially they're using more lightweight materials and more durable materials, right? This is the main difference between the racing kart and the fun kart. If the fun kart uses an 80cc on the engine, this one here is a 125cc Rotax engine, and it also comes with this radiator over here because obviously it's operating at much higher temperatures. This engine pushes out somewhere between 20 to 25 bhp. 8 bhp, and I'm already doing spins out there, and the moment I hit a patch of water I'm already drifting like I'm Paul Walker, rest in peace. Now paired with the 125 Rotax engine is this exhaust system. Over there you've only got a tiny little nudge of an exhaust, but here you've got a big hunk of an exhaust. Obviously the brakes are also operated, but it's still the same: brakes on the left, drive on the right. Well, this is a small car, but you know, this is the stepping stone to something much larger. I think I know what I'm going to be doing next Saturday, and the Saturday after, and the Saturday after.